The following is a presentation of the OLSH Sports Network. We welcome you to Brookline Community Center. It's Charger baseball. I apologize about the late airtime and no camera. We don't have bandwidth down here, so it's audio only today. So it is the Chargers and the Rebels battling for first place. It's the top of the first. The Chargers have a run in and runners on second and third, and one out here in the first. Van Cables is at the plate. It's Gio Lunero on the mound for the Rebels. Ball four. The bases are loaded. The Chargers, one out. Brings Isaiah Schultz to the plate. He's the pitcher for the Chargers today. Strike to Isaiah. Now I'm all caught up. Apologize again for the technical difficulties. Lunero delivers. There's a ground ball right back to Lunero. He's going to come to the plate for one, and that's all they're going to get. The play will go 1-2 on the fielder's choice. And there's two away. Bases still loaded with Chargers. Hudak is at third, Cable's at second, and Schultz is at first on the fielder's choice. Two outs now. Quincentelli at the plate with two outs and the bases loaded. Takes ball one. Here's the Lunero one ball pitch. It gets past the catcher Lazaro. Ball two. Two balls, no strikes. That one misses. 3-0 now. No place to put him. Audio should be audio now. Yeah. Fans coming by saying I'm not on the air. Three and one now to Santelli. Bases loaded, two outs. Santelli at the plate with a 3-run count. Here's the Gio Lunero pitch, and there's a shot to the second baseman. They'll go 4-6. On the fielder's choice, will retire the play. That was Roman Lunero to Burkholder, the shortstop, for the out. That'll retire the side. But the Chargers get one on 3 hits. And we are back. Once again, we'll give it a shot. Had all kinds of technical difficulties here. But we go to the bottom of the second. It is still 1-0 Chargers. Chargers in the top half had a walk and a thrown out attempting to steal. Basically, they went down 1-2-3. For the Rebels in the bottom half, it'll be their 6, 7, 8 hitters. Carter, Rothar, and Lonero against Schultz. Ball 1 to Carter. Bats from the left side. Ball 2 downstairs. Schultz with the 2-ball pitch. Foul back. Strike 1. Can't apologize for all the issues we're having. But in a dead spot, I couldn't get any Wi-Fi, and then my power supply died on me. Here's the 1-2. Or 2-2, rather. Three and 1. Foul back. Count goes full. And Matt Fargo joins the parade.
Hello. How's it going, Al? Got it fired up here?
We're working through some difficulties here. Can't get Wi-Fi, and then my power supply died on me, so.
Tough to do a broadcast at a park.
Yeah. They told me I had power over there, and it wasn't. Strike 3, swing and a miss. Went away.
Seems like, from what I heard on the broadcast, drive it in here. Before you fell off, Isaiah's been very economical to this point.
Yeah, a couple walks, questionable calls. Ball 1, by the way. But the Chargers come out firing offensively in the top half of the first. That one misses low and away.
Would have loved to get a run or two more out of that.
Yeah, they credit the Rebels because Chargers had bases loaded with 1 out, and they only scored the 1 run.
Right.
Swing and a miss. Swung way over top of that one. Strike 1. I hope we have our issues fixed and we're at least audio the rest of the way. There's a fly ball to right. Santelli's giving a run. That one's going to get in. Down into the corner all the way to the fence. At least 2. He'll stop there. It's a stand-up double for Connor Rothar.
It's a heck of a play by Quinn Santelli to get that ball in. That should have been 3.
First hit of the game for the Rebels.
And honestly, even with the throw, if they would have sent him, he would have been safe.
It would have been close. It would have had to have been right on the money.
And it wasn't. The relay throw, Hudak handled it, but
Roman Lunero at the plate takes strike one. I always make the comment about the softball umpires. They wait forever to call the strike.
Yep.
This is a softball umpire calling a baseball game. There's a little looper, shallow left. And that one's going to fall in right over the head of Geno Williams.
One of the hardest plays in baseball, because if your outfielders are playing at normal depth, they're not going to have a chance at it unless you got guy with, afterburners on. And it's a tough play for a shortstop to make or a second baseman to make over the head like that. Didn't hurt, though. Runner stayed at second.
Well, he couldn't go anywhere. Designated hitter Jesse Fedoruk at the plate, swings and misses at the first one, strike one. 2 on, nobody out here in the bottom of the second for the Rebels, trying to tie up the Chargers. That one bounces out in front. Nice block there by Brandon Brazell, 1-1.
Brandon's been an unsung hero with that all year. Not afraid of a little bit of contact, the football player as well.
There's one. Williams. Was that to Williams? I couldn't see.
Yeah, unassisted. Geno Williams, a little grits and gravy, Al. Love it to get out of the inning.
Yeah. 6-3 goes the double play. And that will end the inning. And it ends up that Zay faces one more than the minimum. We've completed 2. It is 1-0 Chargers. Hey, get your Charger essentials at www.olshgear.com. Anything from T-shirts to pajama pants, hats, we got you covered. Gear up with the latest Charger fashion to support your favorite teams this spring sports season. Not much left of the spring sports season, Matt.
No, it is not. Not much indeed.
Due up for the Chargers, it will be the 2-3-4 hitters, Geno Williams, Brady Brazell, and Sean Hudak.
Big double play there for the Chargers. 2 well-struck balls. One really well-struck, the other one just a seeing-eye single, but Rebels were starting to build on something there.
Yeah. Geno doubled his last time. Takes ball 1.
He's really developed. We talk about it all the time, Al, the maturation process between someone's sophomore and junior seasons, and it's been none more evident than for Geno Williams.
Ball 2, that one bounced up. Yeah, he comes in batting .422 on the season, and he added to that in the first inning with his double. And that was a ringing double, too. Strike.
Seems comfortable.
Yeah.
In the batter's box.
Here's the little arrow, 2-1. Strike called. That one was a little bit low, I thought, but
a little outside, too.
Lanero gets the call, 2-2.
I think there was a nice framework there.
Yeah. Freshman catcher for the Rebels. Little nubber off the plate, coming in and across the diamond. 5-3 goes the play from the third baseman, Weber.
That was a nice play by Weber. It's a tough play for a third baseman to charge on that ball, and then you have your head down as you're coming up, and then you got to make this throw quickly because there's not a whole lot of time.
There's one fly ball to center field. Ranging over to get that one is Mike Todd. Quickly 2 away here.
Like the thought, though, by Brazell, trying to jump on something first pitch.
Sean Hudak had a RBI single his first time.
Brady
call.
Looked at me as it's coming back and said, "Can't hit it much better than that." And he's right.
Yeah,
you can't.
No, I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the defensive player. That one misses. 1-1 to Hudak. There's one into right field. That's a single. Sean Hudak 2 for 2 on the day.
Blazer not trying to do too much, which is what Sean Hudak has done all year.
Yep, Sean came into the game batting .340. That's obviously going up. Strike one to Cables. Fouled off the screen. I made the comment before you got here, Matt. The backstop here comes way out over the plate, and there's a lot of balls. The Rebels would have been out 1, 2, 3 in the first inning had that screen not been there, like on most fields. Throw over to first, nothing doing. Sean only a step off.
Yeah, I guess the goal is to keep balls from getting out of play too often, but
another one fouled up. Another ball came out. There was one stuck up there. Count holds at 2 strikes. Here's the 2-strike pitch to Cables from Lanero. Upstairs, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. The Lanero delivery. Ball 2. They throw down, delayed steal, and it goes into center field. Sean Hudak with a stolen base.
Yeah, he was moving with the pitch and trying to run on this freshman and successfully doing it. Get a runner in scoring position now.
Here's the 2-2. Foul off again by Van. Van batting .370 on the season coming into this game. Leads the team in walks. Or no, with strikeouts. 23, so let's hope that doesn't happen here with 2 outs. Here's the 2-2. Fouled back again. Chargers in their nifty purple jerseys with the white pants with Chargers across the front. The Rebels in their clean white Rebel uniforms, white with green and gold Rebels written across the front. Lanero comes to the stretch. Another foul back as the Charger players up on the next to the backstop jumping away. Van battling hard here. Lanero to the stretch, looks back at second. Here's the pitch. There's one to center field, giving it a ride. And what a running catch by Who'd I say that was? That was center fielder Mike Todd. Makes the catch, ends the inning. The line out by Van Cables. You were buzzing.
Yeah, I heard it.
By the amp. We've completed 2.5. Chargers 1. Seton LaSalle, nothing. Hey, students entering grades K through 12, you're invited to explore a variety of summer camps at Our Lady of the Sacred Heart High School. Check out our offerings and view camp descriptions at www.olsh.org/apps/pages/summer camp. By the way, the annual Mr. OLSH pageant will take place in the auditorium at 7:30 p.m. this Friday, May 10th. Tickets will be $7 at the door to see who will be crowned the new Mr. OLSH in a test of wits, talents, and fashion. Two up for the Rebels, top of the order, White, Gio Lanero, and Mike Todd. White grounded out his first time. He's 0 for 1. Strike one taken by White. Squared around, but pulled it back. Called strike one. That one misses, 1-1. Ball, one strike to Eric White. Foul back to the screen. Zay bringing it today. No ill effects from that shoulder.
No, certainly not. And liking the velocity, and I'm liking that he's going at hitters too. You know, defense behind Zay has been good today as well.
One off the screen on the first base side. Count holds 1-2.
Just talking with between innings, Mario Williams.
Yeah, I see him over there with his dad, Travis. Zay with the 1-2. Breaking pitch. Tried to go back door. Misses. Must have broke right around the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good off-speed pitch there after that hard one. It's a 2-2 from Zay. Little nubber off the screen again, first base side. White not able to get around, 2-2.
Mario's down in Nashville for college and got a summer internship. He's going back down there interning with Big Loud Records, which is Morgan Wallen's label, a big time label that he'll be interning with in the summer.
Popped up on the infield, mile high. Zay says, I have it. He struggles with it, but he made the catch.
Hip high, Al. Hip high. He makes the catch. And if you're familiar, an adventure, but nonetheless, one that is a successful adventure.
One away. Gio Lanero steps into the batter's box. He's the pitcher for the Rebels today. He also grounded out to second baseman Brady Brazel to start the game. The first 2 batters did. He comes up with 1 out. Nobody on here in the third. There's another one at Brady. This one's past him for a base hit.
That was rocketed.
It was. Brady had no chance of that one. 1 out, 1 on for the Rebels. That brings up Mike Todd, the center fielder.
2 big defensive plays last inning for Todd.
Yes, especially that last one. Boy, that was a rocket by Cables, and he ranged over into left center field to make that catch. Toward left center field. Ground ball to third. Hudak scoops it up. Brady Brazell not in time for the double play, but the fielder's choice goes 5-4. 2 away.
Thought we were going to see more grits and gravy out.
It was almost. It was a little bit of hesitation on Sean, and I think if he'd have just picked it up and thrown it. Two away now. That brings up Mark Weber, the third baseman. He's squaring around the bunt, showing bunt right now. Mark walked his last time. He takes strike one.
The late Eric Kuzma was the man who came up with that and gave that grits and gravy to me.
Little foul off the plate. Trickles over toward the Rebel dugout on the third base side.
I'll bring it all the way back to high school baseball with that, Al. Kuzma was an assistant coach for Jim Chester at Penn State Greater Allegheny. Jim Chester went to Sarah Catholic.
Swing and a miss, strike three.
Beautifully done by Zay.
That will close out the inning. We've completed 3. Chargers still holding on to that 1-run lead. It's 1-0 Chargers.
So difficult to lay off the high heater.
It is.
Especially when you know you're protecting. That thing looks like it's a meatball, and it's not.
And it's not easy to catch up to either.
No.
Up there. Hey, did you know that you can earn money for OLSH Athletics when you purchase gift cards through Raise Right?
I did not.
The Athletics General Fund receives a percentage of each physical and e-gift card bought by our program participants. If you have questions or want to learn more, email sstuckman@olsh.org. That's SSTUCKEMAN@olsh.org.
The more you know.
Hey, also, the OLSH Spring Fine Arts Festival, it's taking place at the OLSH Auditorium on Thursday, May 16th at 7 p.m. Check out masterpieces by OLSH artists and enjoy an evening of performances by concert choir and piano students. Donations in support of OLSH Fine Arts Department will be accepted at the door. Chargers come to the plate here in the 4th inning. It'll be 6, 7, 8 for the Chargers. Schultz, Santelli, and Hansen. Zay reached on a fielder's choice his last time. Swing and a miss by Zay, strike one. That one bounces up there, 1-1. Here's the Lanero, 1-1. That one misses. Something hard and up, 2-1. I don't know. It looked like he tried to bunt that, or was that was almost like a softball slap bunt there. Goes foul, strike two. 2-2 now. Two balls, yep. Both of them stepping off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter here in the 4th for the Chargers. Isaiah Schultz doing a great job on the hill, by the way. That one bounces up there, and Zay's worked it full, 3-2.
And Zay's been another one of those guys that has really come a long way with the bat. You know, I think if you would have started at the early part of this year, you know, do you DH for him? You know, obviously he's a valuable part defensively, but he's become valuable. Left-handed batter.
He has, and he's gotten some big key hits for the Chargers this year. Here's the payoff. There's one taken down the right field line, and that one is going to be a fair ball. Zay rounds first, and he's going to turn around and thinks better as the throw comes in. Turns out to be a long single down the right field line, a leadoff hit for Schultz.
You know, Al, we talk a lot about the announcers' jinx, but what about when the announcers play right into the you know, what's that called?
That's called the announcers doing it right.
Yeah, support.
There you go. Quinn Santelli comes up. He reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. Comes up with a runner at first. Nobody out here in the fourth. He bunts it down the first base side. Beautifully done. It's going to go as a sacrifice. Picked up by first baseman Carter. Schultz into second base on the sacrifice.
But obviously, I mean, well executed by Quinn Santelli. Ideally, maybe you want it a little bit slower because it kind of was right an atom ball right at the first baseman. But your job there is to move the runner over and do your job. He did so.
Yep. That was well done. Chargers, I said this last game, they played a little bit of small ball last game, and it's nice to see them doing that again. Hansen's up there. He swings and fouls one off. Back to the backstop, strike one.
Talk about a guy who can bunt the ball. Anthony Hansen's been so fun to watch this year bunting. And that's saying something. If it's fun to watch you bunt, but every time he does it, he might end up on first anyway.
Ball one downstairs. Anthony's 0 for 0 as he walked his first time. Got caught stealing, but he walked at his plate appearance. Back in the second. We're in the fourth, one out, runner at second. Lanero, 2 to plate. Upstairs, 2-1. Good to have you along. Sorry you got, I know this thing called work, but.
Yeah. I got a couple more years before retirement, Al.
Strike called. Hansen turns around. That one almost rolled up there to get called strike. It's 2-2. Yeah, I've been there, Matt. One of my wife's girlfriends works at PPG. I think today was her last day. Runner goes down to third. In there easily is Schultz. And it's 3-2 on Hansen. Stolen base for Isaiah, and there he is, 90 feet away. Is that it? Is that Schultz still running or somebody running for him?
Yeah, it's Schultz.
Okay. Wasn't sure if I see Tate didn't make the trip today. I don't know if he was sick or what the deal was, but. Ball 4.
Wonder if they make him go to second.
Here goes the play. No, he didn't. Now he goes.
And there he is. He's safe at second. Beautifully done.
And safe at third as they turned. They walked him.
And you know what? Anthony they're going to make him go back.
This is the second time this year where the umpires are making the runner go back.
And
the third time.
I will say.
That's the third time. The ball is never, it's in play.
Yeah. It's a struggle with the rule. I will say Hansen double clutched at first, like he did kind of settle and then go. But there's no time called. The ball is still in play until the umpire says differently, and then Phil McCarron's obviously talking with them to say it is not. There's no time. Just because you walk doesn't mean
it's not a dead ball unless
the ball is dead.
If he was hit by a pitch, that'd be different.
Absolutely. And that's the umpire says what when you're hit by a pitch?
Time. Dead ball.
Yeah.
But on ball 4, the hands don't go in the air and you don't call timeout.
Right.
It's balls in play until the pitcher's ready to go.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's one of baseball's, and Phil McCarron's wanted an explanation too. I had a feeling that this was going to be on in this situation because it's a huge moment. You get another runner in scoring position.
Right. Takes that double play out of the picture with one out here.
And you got the top of the lineup coming up.
Well, I wonder if Phil's gotten 3 different explanations this year, because every time he's gotten one in an explanation, it's been a different crew every time. I was here for 2 of them, and Brandon, we're right behind the bench here, and Brandon was saying
Well,
are they giving him second?
No, they're not giving him second.
Okay, no, he's
Karen got an explanation, but that's all he's going to get.
Yeah, but Brandon corrected me because I said 2 times. Brandon said it's been 3 times. But that brings up Owen Minzer. Owen Minzer grounded out his first time up. I would say they're playing back in the middle of the infield, so I'd say Owen put the ball in play here and possibly get another run.
Well, he's going to be real worried about the runner at first.
The runner at first now, right. Lanero stepped off. Now he's at the stretch. Runner stays. Strike 1.
And he enhances at second anyway. Moot point. Catcher didn't even throw down. It's tough because the intricacies of baseball are there's so many of them, especially at the high school level. It's tough for these umpires to know all of them. It is. I know that's an expectation of many, especially parents, but
Owen sticks the bat out trying to bunt, misses it. Strike 2. And they're giving him credit for a stolen base, by the way. That's what I love about this game changer.
Right.
I look and I see what the official scorer says. Inside, almost hit him. 1-2. Owen spins away from that one. Runners on second and third for the Chargers. You can see there. With 1 out, Owen trying to tack on to the Chargers' runs here as they lead 1-0.
Sam Zyler wanted to check if it did hit Minzer in the jersey.
Of course, as a hitter, you're going like, no, no. There's a little nubber. It's going to be trapped. They're going to get the runner at first. Diving back is Zay at third as they throw it across the diamond back and forth. 2 away. Owen tried, couldn't get it done. Yeah,
it's the only thing that you don't want other than a pop-up or an atom ball are the 2 things that aren't going to get the runner home, right?
Right. And that's going to go 5-3.
And it was trapped. There was no catch.
Right.
But
he tried to come in and catch it.
Zay had to hold because it could have been caught.
Brandon Brazel comes up. He's 1 for 2. Singled, came around and scored, and grounded out. Wow.
Jeez.
This umpire's he better be calling him for Zay that way. That ball almost hit the plate. He calls strike 1.
Yeah, that was at the shins.
That was no way at the knees. In fact, the catcher he almost trapped it. Here's this 1 strike pitch. That one gets away, and as I said, this backstop is even closer than Youthtown. The umpire's back is literally against the screen.
Yeah, there's no wild pitch.
No, not unless it hits the bar and comes out in the middle of the field.
Right.
Upstairs, 2-1 to Brandon Brazel. Brady in the hole. Brandon taking his time, doing the old Major League thing, adjusting his gloves between pitches here. No batter clock at high school. Lanero from the line. Check swing, 3-1.
You're going to get something to hit here.
Oh, you know Brady's like chomping at the bit here for something good. Gio Lanero. Grounded to short. And it's off his leg into left field. 1 run in. Here comes a second run. Brazel standing at first base, and it's 3-0 Chargers.
Timely hitting. Put the ball in play. Make them make the play. That's what you need to do. 3-1 count. You're going to get something to hit. You don't want to walk the bases loaded with Williams coming to the plate. Gives him something right down to groove. He grooves it, and Chargers get a little bit of luck on that one, ricocheting off the leg.
We'll see what they give him here. I'd give him an error, but
the dugout warned. Someone said something
Yeah, they're giving him an error on that. Error on the third baseman, or shortstop rather, Burkholder, the freshman phenom for them. I guess he's getting, he's committed to an SEC school as a freshman.
Seems like Seton always finds one of those.
Gino Williams at the plate. He's 1 for 2. There goes the runner. Brandon Brazell is going to be out. Caught stealing. Goes 2-4. But the Chargers play 2 more. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Chargers 3. Seton LaSalle, nothing. Hey, join us for a day of golf and fun as our boys basketball team hosts their annual golf outing at Blackhawk Golf Course in Beaver Falls on Sunday, May 19th. The day will include a continental breakfast, catered lunch, and skill competitions. Visit www.olshathletics.org and check out the fundraiser section for more information. And if you want more information on the OLSH Chargers for rosters, stories, and more, visit www.olshathletics.org. And special thanks go out to our website sponsor, Covenant Financial Advisors.
Well, Chargers get 2 more. They're feeling it. You could feel the momentum on this side of the diamond. They're right behind the Charger dugout. And what I'm most happy about is that play that ended up moving Hansen back to first base ended up not mattering. He scored. So, sometimes ball don't lie, as they say.
That's right. So it'll be 5, 6, 7 for the Rebels. Burkholder, Carter, and Rothar. Burkholder grounded out to Brady Brazell his first time, 0 for 1. 3-0 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Seton LaSalle currently 1 game ahead of the Chargers in the standings, the section standings for first place. As I said, the Rebels basically just need to win 1 game here between these last 2 to secure section championship, and Chargers need to win both of them, and they will be section champions. So,
yeah, win today can
go a long way.
Yeah, you got to win both though.
Right. That one's ball downstairs.
It's kind of the pro and the con.
1 ball, no strikes. That's that same strike called on several of the Chargers, called a ball there. 2 balls, no strikes to Burkholder. Swing and a miss. Boy, Zay just outpowered him on that one.
That one was buzzing.
He's brought it a couple times. He's been a great addition since he's been back. There's a foul, back out of play. I should say down the right side, out of play. 2-2. Yeah, since he's been back, he's been one of the more dominant pitchers on the Chargers lineup since he's come back. That one misses away. Full count now. Out up off the screen.
The comfort level, too, of, having a couple more runs. You can afford to throw a couple more in the strike zone and take some chances. And game's playing out into Schultz's favor for sure.
Well, here's the payoff. And he's going to fist this one into right field, down the line. Santelli over quickly to pick it up. It's a leadoff single for the freshman Burkholder.
Nice piece of hitting.
Yep.
protecting.
Oh, he just fisted that one off.
Yep.
So if any of you know the code for the Rebels, it's 475. Calder takes his lead at first as A comes to the plate. Oh, I'd have appealed that one. Check swing, called it a ball. Zay goes to first. Calder dives back safely. We're in the fourth. 3-0 Chargers. Rebels trying to chip away here. There goes the runner.
Oh, geez.
Nobody there. Now he goes. He faked it. That's the ultimate delayed steal.
Wow. I have never seen that, Al.
He took about 4 steps and then stopped, went back to first.
Runner going. There was a going call. Brazel kind of double clutched the throw, and neither second nor shortstop moved in the direction of the second base bag, and it went into center field.
It goes as a stolen base. Swing and a miss, strike 2. See if Zay can pick his teammates up here. Coach Phil's right in my line with Zay. Fouled away off the third base side, back toward the restrooms. Hits the tree. Count holds, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brandon goes out to talk to Zay. Big 2 games here to end the season, for the regular season for the Chargers. Both the softball and the baseball team in the playoffs. It's just a question of what's their seeding was going to be. Here's the 1-2 from Schultz. In fact, he inside turn move to second, and Burkholder going nowhere. There's the pitch, ground ball toward second base. Brazel up with it, over to first. And there's 1 away. Runner goes to third. Play goes 4-3. Boy, Brady's been busy over there. It brings up Connor Rothhar. He doubled his last time. Right down the right field line. Ooh. Good pitch there. Called a ball.
A little high.
It might have been, yeah. Zay with the 1-ball pitch. Swing and a miss from Rothhar. Strike 1.
That thing dropped off the table.
It did. It surely did. Little number back to Zay. He's going to runner back to third. He's going to get him there. The play's going to go 1-5, and the freshman gets picked off at third base. I was told that when they were warming up, he went walking through the throw line, this phenom freshman being all big shot and everything.
Oh, boy. Well, you know what? Baseball IQ there. Great play by Zay, stabbing the ball off the right side of the mound, and then realizing that runner at third had creeped off too far. Throws a nice ball to Hudak. Hudak applies the tag, and you get the lead runner out. Now you have a runner on first with 2 down.
Roman Lanero at the plate, bats from the left side. Takes one upstairs, ball 1. He singled his last time. Ball called there. Brandon holding the mid up and trying to frame it, not getting the call. Here's the 2-ball pitch. There goes the runner. Fouled back to the screen, and we'll all reset. Two outs. The runner at first is Rothhar. Roman Lanero, the sophomore second baseman, at the plate. Here's the 2-1. Before they throw it away, and there's going to be a runner at second base as that one goes out of play. That should be right there. That one goes on an error to Schultz. Be charged with the error there. One error apiece for these two teams. Now a runner at second base with 2 outs. Upstairs, 3-1. Schultz with the 3-1. Runner at second base, 2 outs here in the 4th. Spins around. Inside move. Rothar back to second base. Schultz now ready for the 3-1. Upstairs, ball 4. Throwing it back. A snaps throw from Brandon. Almost got him. But runners on first and second now for the Rebels. That brings up the designated hitter, Jesse Fedoruk. He grounded out to Williams his first time. Pops it foul.
Maybe makes this easier for the Chargers. Any base.
Right.
Force out anywhere and get out of this inning with another goose egg on the board. Last hitter of the lineup for...
Yes,
right?
Number 9 hitter.
Yep.
Like I said, he grounded out to Williams to end the inning the last time. They throw it back. Back safely is Rothar. No balls and a strike. Strike 2 called with that softball call. No balls, 2 strikes now to Fedoruk. Pop foul, we'll do it again.
That was quick reset by Zay, trying to kind of
set the timing.
Yeah. He was real quick back to the rubber there.
Here's the 2-strike pitch with 2 outs, 2 on. Upstairs, tried to get the chase, didn't get it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I noticed that the last game when Sean Hudak was pitching. Man, he would get the ball, he's on the rubber, he's pitching now. Misses down and low, or down and away, I should say. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on here in the 4th. Schultz with the pitch. Nubbed off the plate down to Coach Bestick down at third base. We'll do it again with 2-2. Ground ball, and it's going to get through the hole into left field. They're going to hold the runner at third. Great play there by Minzer to get it in quickly.
Yes, definitely a little bit higher grass out there in the outfield, too. Slows the ball down a decent amount. Actually, pretty surprised the grass is pretty dry.
Considering all
the rain. Yeah. But now you got some situation here because you got the top of the order and bases juiced.
That is correct. Eric White grounded out, popped up. His 2 trips.
Love another one.
Going to foul this one out of play, strike 1. We're in the bottom of the 4th. 3-0. Chargers. Rebels trying to answer. That one's low, 1-1. Ooh, he called that one a ball. Good pitch.
Brazell tried to bring that one into the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Another foul off the screen. That's another one that would have been in play, Matt, in most fields.
Yep.
White down to his last strike. It's 2-2 with 2 outs. Bases loaded for the Rebels. Isaiah Schultz trying to shut down the Rebels here in a threat here in the 4th. Here's the 2-2. Wow, where that one was, I'd like to know.
Outside, I think.
Must have been. Payoff pitch coming now with the bases loaded. The wheelhouse will start. Here's the pitch. Fly ball into right field. Santelli is under it, makes the catch, and that's the inning. Remains after 4 innings, 3-0 Chargers.
Man, they like to test your heart, but the Chargers get out of it again. Santelli routine catch out there and right.
Yeah, no doubt. Heartbreak Kids the last couple innings.
Yeah.
Getting some runners on. That was by far their best threat by the Rebels as they got the bases loaded. We go to the top of the 5th now. Chargers still with that 3-0 lead. See if they can't tack on, Matt.
Yeah, let's add to it.
But before that, hey, save the date. Mooncrest Neighborhood Programs, a ministry of the Felician Sisters, will host their annual bingo at the OLSH AAC on Saturday, May 18th. Doors are going to open at 5. Early birds at 5:30. Regular bingo starts at 6. Tickets are $10 for 12 games of bingo. And we do want to send congratulations out to our OLSH April Students of the Month. Freshman is Nate M. Sophomore is Stephanie T. Junior is Donna G. And senior is Mara R. Congratulations to all. Hopefully,
you know their last names.
Hopefully you know their last names. They won't give them to me. They'll just give me initials.
All right.
So hopefully we'll get one more set for May, but I don't know if we'll be broadcasting. So.
Yeah.
Chargers come up. It'll be 2-3-4. Gino was at the plate when Brandon got caught trying to steal second. So Gino will lead off. It'll be 2-3-4. Brandon Brazel, Brady Brazel, and Sean Hudak for the Chargers.
Let's see if Gino could get something started here for purple and gold.
Gino 1 for 2, doubled. Grounded out to third baseman. Gino comes in batting .422 on the day. New pitcher. There's Gino, sends one to right center field. And that one's going to be caught by the right fielder out there. White. Or no, that's... Yeah, White out in right field. 1 away.
Bat on ball for Gino. Well done, but fortunately just to the right of the right fielder.
Yeah, new pitcher is Carter. Moved over from first base. And Brady Brazel fouls this one off. Strike 1.
Well, it's big the Chargers are able to tap into the bullpen. You know, with the way the series are now, Al, that becomes a part of it. Is, you know, who do you want to use and what pitchers do you want to save for tomorrow and all of that.
There's another one to right field. By the way, that's Roman Lanero out there in right field now. He'll make that catch quickly. 2 away here for the Chargers. A couple fly balls to right field.
Yeah, well struck. That one a little bit higher in the air than Gino's, but.
So Gio Lanero goes from the mound to shortstop. Carter goes from first base to the pitcher's mound. Roman Lanero goes from second base to right field. And now Sean Hudak takes ball 1. With 2 outs. here in the 5th. Strike called, 1-1.
Lefty.
Yeah. Couple lefties on the mound now for the two teams. That one's low and away, 2-1 now to Sean Hudak. Sean had the big hit in the first inning. Drove in a run with his single. He's 2 for 2, 2 singles today. His bat's really come alive the last 2 weeks. There's a strike called. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Hudak. Oh, that was 3-2. I missed the pitch. And it's a walk. 2-out walk for Hudak.
Blame Mrs. Santelli for that one.
I will. Tapping into my battery power here.
I told her no. She did not listen.
That brings up Van Cavels. Ball 1. Oh, White's behind the plate now. I see number 12. So,
yeah, they did a whole
Burkholder,
fire drill of changes.
Burkholder goes from short to second. Still don't know who the first baseman is. Ground ball toward third. Oh, scooped up. Look what I found. Throws it across the diamond. The play goes 5-3 to the unknown first baseman. I'm trying to get his number here. He's got his glove right over it. I think it was Weber, Mark Weber. But anyway, it goes 5-3. That ends the inning. 3 away. And we go to the bottom half. Quickly moving game here.
Sure is.
Zay doing a good job on the mound. As we go to the bottom of the 5th, it will be the 2-3-4 hitters for the Rebels. Gio Linero, Mike Todd, Mark Weber. Zay is at 86 pitches so far today, so if you're keeping track of that.
Yeah, curious.
Didn't know if you heard that.
86.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious who the next man would be bullpen-wise today.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know who Phil's planning on throwing tomorrow.
I would imagine Quinn's throwing tomorrow.
Maybe you got Van coming out. I don't know. Strike called to the leadoff hitter, Gio Linero. The leadoff hitter this inning. On deck is Mike Todd. Ball downstairs.
Of course, that game Friday was a little bit of adventure, more adventure than they would like it to be.
With Van?
With New Brighton.
That one called a ball. 2-1. Coach Phil shaking his head like, boy. I mean, Brandon never moved his glove, and he called it a ball. There's a strike, 2-2. Same pitch, different result. It's fun being back here right next to the bench. You can see the reactions. Tried that backdoor breaking pitch, full count now. That one missed. According to the man behind the plate. Zay's payoff. Ground ball to Williams. Scoops it up. Across the diamond. The 6'5" Cables grabs that one. Play goes 6-3, one away.
Yeah, shorter first baseman, that was going to have to be a jump and come down and try to land on the bag. But
Yep.
6'5" Cables, no problem. It was about neck high.
Yep. He just stuck the glove out and
Yep.
says, I got this. Brings up Mike Todd. Started the game in center field. Wow. Another one. Brandon Brazell never moved his glove, called a ball, and Brandon turned around and asked him where that was. Ball one. Here's the 1-ball pitch. That one's inside. Two balls, no strikes. Ground ball, this one's through the hole on the left side into left field. Minzer grabs it quickly, gets it in, and it's a 1-out single.
Well hit ball to the left side. Hudak would have had
Go Gadget arms.
that or predicting the future of where that ball was going to be.
Mark Weber fouls this first pitch back. Strike one. Runner at first base is Mike Todd. On base for the third time. Reached on a fielder's choice his second time in a walk. His first hit of the day, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes to Mark Weber. He's 0 for 1. He struck out and walked his 2 plate appearances. Foul, just got a piece of that one. Again, Zay picking up the pace here between pitches. Don't be snoozing. He's ready to go. Here comes the 2-strike pitch. Breaking pitch outside. Snap throw down. Just getting back is Todd. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Like the thought.
Yeah. Breaking pitch misses, 2-2.
It's a big part of the lineup here, Al, to get through this inning.
This will probably be the last batter for Zay. Another snap throw down. Safely in. And I think we have another full count. 3-2. Zay's at 100 pitches now, so. Here's the payoff with the runner at first base and 1 out. Upstairs, ball 4. And that's going to be it for Zay. Phil's making the walk to the mound. Great outing for Zay. Let's see who comes in. Looks like Cable's going to come in. And Cables, they'll probably just swap positions.
Masterful performance by Zay. Couldn't have asked for more from him today. Doesn't allow a run. Obviously, he got 2 on his ledger still, but
he can win. He can't lose.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's get the for his pitches. He threw 102 pitches. 60 of them were strikes, so half of them were strikes. I think a few more were strikes, just weren't called. But that's just me. There's class right there.
Yeah.
Coaching staff comes over and fist pumps Zay on a great performance, which it was.
It was. It really was.
So he grabs his first base mitt. He'll go out. Him and Van Cables will swap places. And Phil's giving him instructions here before he warms up. And probably don't overthrow, just get it over the plate. They can't hit you anyway, so. That's when he gets in trouble, when he tries to overthrow.
No question, yeah. And that a lot of that has to do with, again, you're talking about a guy who missed 2 seasons essentially based off of football injuries. And, when you're a younger baseball player, sometimes throwers as opposed to pitchers, you could be successful in Pony League as a thrower. You don't necessarily need to be a pitcher. And when you get to the high school level, you need to become a pitcher. And those years, your freshman, your sophomore years, and even into your junior year, you're still learning how to be a pitcher for the better part. And, those were critical. You see the confidence. And I thought Van's last outing on senior night on Thursday was his most effective and proficient outing we had seen him in. And now coming in for relief, this is where I see him fitting in.
Yeah.
In the postseason, I think you're either starting Zay or starting Quinn, and you got
bring in the fireball.
Yeah, you got him. And
well, this is Van's 8th game. He's only started 2, so his record is 2-1. He's not in line for a win or loss at this point right now. So leads the team in walks. That was we were talking about before. He has 23 walks on the season, 35 strikeouts. So the ratio is not what you want, but that's something that he's been working on.
Yeah. But with 2-1, you don't have the opportunity to walk a guy here or two. You need to come in and deliver and throw strikes right away.
Yeah, I think he just needs to throw to contact. Strike one called. There it is.
Yep, that's what you need to do.
And the batter is Josh Burkholder. Oof. Ball, same. I thought it was the same place. Might have been just a bit outside. Burkholder 1 for 2, singled and grounded out. Pops this one foul and out of play down the right side. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Quick out here.
That's what you need. Anything, ground ball, pop up, strike out.
Double play.
Double play would be even better. I would take that too. Cool. Breaking pitch. Burkholder followed that one all the way across. And the count's even at 2. That was the Van Cable's breaking pitch. And he's going to send this one to center field. Back and making the catch is Hansen, tagging at third and going into third base is Todd, but there's 2 outs now, runners on the corners for the Rebels.
This is a fantastic read by Anthony Hansen in center field. So underappreciated at the high school level of that first step going backwards, and he was able to be on top of it because of it. Well done by Anthony. Routine play, get the ball into the cutoff man quickly, and you just have the tag up. So I don't know. It looks like Phil McCarron and Sam Zyro are discussing something right now.
Probably on what to do with the runner at first if he takes off.
Right.
Brandon went out and made the signals to the infield. 2 outs now. Runners on the corners. Cables gets the first out of the inning. Strike 1 called on the batter, Braden Carter. He's the new pitcher for the Rebels.
I feel like more times than not, when you try to avoid a ball inside like that, the umpire's going to call it a strike.
Snap throw down to first.
Now that I wouldn't do.
Not at this point with a runner at third.
No, that I would avoid. Because you don't want to hand them a run.
Right.
Make them earn one.
Keep it a 3-run game.
Yep.
Just work the batter here. You got an empty base, so.
Right.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the Cable delivery. Swing a little nubber out in front.
Oh, wow.
Up, hit him in the box, foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. We'll do it again. Braden Carter must be going like, do I have to face this fastball again?
Well, this one, I'm going high heater here.
Yeah, I would. You got a couple pitches to play with.
Yep. This can't be hittable.
No. He brought it inside. That's not where you want it because he's not going to swing at that one. But it's 2-2. Now deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. The pitch. Up the middle, Williams is right there. He bobbles a moment, steps on the bag, and that'll do it. A fielder's choice will end the inning. Chargers get out of another one. We've completed 5.
And the book on Isaiah Schultz closes with a goose egg.
Yep.
Have a day, Zay.
We go to the bottom, or the top of the 6th. Time's getting short for the Rebels, and this is where the clock almost stops if you're a Charger.
Top 6.
Yeah, what did I say?
Bottom.
Oh, top of 6, top of the 6th.
Be nice to, purchase some insurance. Geico, Progressive, State Farm, doesn't matter.
Yeah, Progressive. I thought Jamie was in charge. Did you ever see that one?
Yes.
And then they
Jamie
all laugh.
Usual?
Yeah.
And then they would laugh. Oh, Jamie.
He's sitting in front of us.
Yeah.
It'll be Schultz, Santelli, and Hansen due up for the Chargers. As we said, Carter's on the mound for the Rebels. Oh, and their first baseman is Jesse Fedoric. Moves out from the designated hitter spot to play first base. Lazaro was the catcher. He's out of the game as White comes in from right field to catch last inning. And that'll stay the same this inning. Here we go, top of the 6th. 3-0 Chargers. It's been a good one. I apologize for no video, but in the technical difficulties in the beginning, but we got that all fixed. Strike 1 called on the breaking pitch to Zay. Carter to lefty. Strike 2 called. Zay just turns and looks at his bench. I thought that one was more of a strike than the first one, but here's the 2-strike pitch from Carter. Fouled off, stays the same. Zay's 1 for 2.
I don't know what comes with the psychological side of this, but I feel like it would be difficult to start a game and then be taken out and then have to bat immediately like this.
Well, he really didn't come out. That one hit him. Chargers get a leadoff runner on. Zay said, I got that breaking pitch spinning up there. I'm just going to let it hit me. And that's exactly what he did.
But the adrenaline of being involved in every play as a pitcher, as opposed to being the first baseman, your adrenaline's coming down to some level.
Yeah, I get you. Quinn Santelli up there. He's the bunt specialist for the Chargers. See if that's on here. Try to small ball another run across for the Chargers. Zay takes his lead off of first. Squared around, bunts it down the first base side, and this one's going to go foul. Strike 1. Man, I could be a coach.
I mean, the way Quinn was smacking him on Thursday, he had some well-struck balls on senior night.
Yeah, he did.
With runners in scoring position, he was bringing in runners.
Yeah, he had a couple hits and a line out or something to outfield, yeah. Carter now with the 1-strike pitch. Runner at first, they're going to throw over to first. Sliding back is Zay. I'm surprised they're letting Zay run as the pitcher. Well, he's not the pitcher anymore. He's first baseman. But even Brandon was running all day. No courtesy runners today. Little bunt foul, strike 2. Back into the screen. No balls, 2 strikes. Let's see if the bunt's still on or if Quinn's swinging away here.
I'd imagine it's off now.
Yeah.
Nobody out.
Yeah.
Don't want to hand him an out.
Carter's 2-strike pitch. Ball, and they throw down to first, nothing doing. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Quinn. whose mother's phone is charging.
It's important.
That's right. Foul back. Slow curveball. Quinn picked that one up all the way. Count holds 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, and Anthony Hansen on deck. Oh, and Minzer in the hole for the Chargers. Here's the 1-2. Ball, he tried to break that one in on the back door. Matt?
Sure did. It look a lot more outside than it ended up.
Yeah.
Initially.
Yeah. That slow curveball, that one always crickles your legs. That one gets away. There goes Zay. They throw down. He's going to be in there on the wild pitch. And it's 3-2 to Quinn. He's worked it full.
So now, you know, this is all gravy. I look at this. If you could get that runner over to second during your at-bat, you still did your job, right? You came up there trying to have a sacrifice bunt. You've already moved that runner over.
Now have a great at-bat, get him to third.
Right.
Fouls that one off. Quinny working hard here. Full count to him. Nobody out. Runner at second base. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning.
It's a great at-bat by Quinn. That's a productive out.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's good. You got to put that down as a productive out, even though he struck out. One away. Anthony Hansen up. 2 walks for Hansen. He came around and scored his last time.
Productive.
Ball. Lefty on lefty here. The bottom of, there's a sky into shallow left. Williams back to get it. 1 away. There's a runner at first base.
He singled to lead off the inning now to left. Rebels trying to get a little bit of something cooking on their end, and Chargers get a quick out, first out of the inning. So 1 on, 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. 4-0 Chargers got to run in. Big time bloop single into center field by Owen Minzer to get the RBI in to give the Chargers. I asked for some insurance before we went off the air, and that's exactly what the Chargers ordered up in the 6th inning, so it's 4-0.
Rothhar at the plate. He's going to ground this one up the middle.
Grits.
Williams.
More grits.
Williams.
Give me grits and gravy.
6-4-3 double play will end the inning.
Second time today, Al. Chargers roll one and get a double play to end the 6th. Purple and gold feeling pretty good going to the 7th right now, up 4-0.
How about that? 1, 2, 3. With the help of some grits and gravy, go the Rebels in the 6th. We go to the top of the 7th. Hopefully we'll have enough juice to take you the rest of the way.
Big inning there, Al, to get out of it quickly. Van's been very economical since he's come in relief for Isaiah Schultz, and Chargers got to be feeling pretty good. Got to focus up here. You know, as they say, you never could have too much insurance. So,
right. You always got to be looking to tack on.
Yep.
Top of the 7th. Hopefully the last time the Chargers get a chance to put the sticks in their hands. Is this still Weber? Yeah, the lefty. So for the Chargers here in the 7th, let's see, who's it going to be? It's going to be Brazel, Williams, and Brazel, the top of the lineup. So Brandon comes up. He is 1 for 3, singled, and 2 Single reached on an air and grounded out. Ball one. Ball two, up and away. Carter bringing it, but can't find his own right now on the first two pitches. There's a strike called. Brandon leads the team in walks with 15 coming into this game. That one bounces up there, 3-1. On deck, Gino Williams for the Chargers. Hit the ball hard 3 times. It's only 1 for 3, but let's get Brandon on base first. Ball 4.
Your wish, Al.
Lead-off walk in the 7th. Chargers wanting to tack on. Gino Williams walks up there. Gino leads the team in singles and triples and RBIs. And he takes ball 1. Brandon with his lead at first base. Ball 2. They'll throw over to first. Brandon back standing up. Ball 3. 3-0 to Gene Williams, and we're going to get a little conference on the mound here.
I mean, Seton, unlike the Chargers, has not been in a game like this really all year. They did win a game just the other day, 2-1 over Knock. But they've won 14 straight. They have not scored less than 2 runs in any one game this year. And their only loss of the season came at the beginning of the season, the first game of the season against Carrick, a 3-2 loss. But since then, they've won 14 in a row, and they've shut out many of those opponents.
Yeah, their last 3 games are 15-0, 12-0, and 13-2. There's a strike called, 3-1. Taking all away was Brazil. Yeah, their closest game was Freedom. They beat Freedom 8-5. Back on the 22nd, ball 4 to Gino. 2 on and nobody out here for the Chargers.
And that Knock game, 2-1. Knock night game.
I don't see that one on.
Well, that's because, Al, it happened earlier today.
Oh.
At Knock at noon today.
Oh, okay.
According to the Post-Gazette.
Little number there. Brady gets the sacrifice done. Runners advance. Play goes 1-4. Or excuse me, 3-4.
Yeah, 6 out of the 14 games for Seton have been shutouts. And now they're in jeopardy of being shut out for the first time. And they're going to intentionally walk Hudak here.
So that'll load the bases for the Chargers. With 1 out here in the 7th.
Boy, would you love to see Van put a charge into one here.
I'd love to see Van just center one up somewhere.
Center one up over that goalpost over there in right center field.
I'll tell you what, this field, it's a poke to this fence.
Is.
So we're going to get a runner. Braden Wentling will run for Hudak down at first base. Get a little speed out there in case he gets one in the gap somewhere. Braden, a track star, can pick him up and put him down around these base pads.
Yep.
Cables comes to the plate. He walked, lined out, and grounded out. I believe that was strike 1.
Yes, swing and strike.
Brady's right in my right in my way between me and Van. He's going to send one down the right side. I think this is going to twist foul. And it does. Strike two. The ball's 2 strikes to Van Cables. Wetling at first base. Williams at second base. Brandon Brazell at third for the Chargers with 1 out here in the 7th. Chargers trying to tack on to their 4-0 lead. Carter delivery bounces up there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's way up and out. 2-2 to Cables. Nice crowd here between the Seton LaSalle people and Chargers traveling well today. Bounces up there, full count, no place to put him.
Take insurance any way you get it.
Anyway. Man asked the umpire what the count was. It's got to be there or you're not swinging. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded. He's going to send one to third base. They're going to come to the plate with it. They'll get the runner there. On the fielder's choice, Cables reaches first.
Good execution on the Seton side. That is a lot easier said than done.
2 away now. Play goes 5-2. That brings Schultz to the plate. Coach McCarron wants to have a word with him as they meet halfway down the third baseline. With 2 outs, bases loaded. Chargers get the bases loaded here with 1 out. Can they cash in? Cables at first now. Wetling at second. Gino Williams at third. Way upstairs, ball 1 to Zay. Strike called. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss by Zay. They throw down to first base. Getting back is Cables. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Schultz. Here's the 1-2. He's going to send this one down the right field line. It's down and safe. Here comes 1 run. Here comes a 2nd run in. Wetling comes around and scores. And it's a 2-run RBI single for Isaiah Schultz. It's 6-0 Chargers.
Like a good neighbor, Isaiah Schultz is there. 2 more runs for the Chargers here in the 7th. Beautiful piece of hitting by Isaiah Schultz. Put it right down the line, and Seton was a strike away from getting out of this jam without any more damage, and now the Chargers adding to the lead here in the 7th. Timely hitting, Al, has been beautiful today.
Quinn Santelli steps into the batter's box with 2 outs, 2 runs in. Runners at the corners. Upstairs, ball 1. Steps off, Carter does. 1 ball, no strikes to Quinn Santelli. He'll foul this one up off the screen. Strike 1. 1-1 now to the senior right fielder.
How about 7, 8, 9 today, Al?
Some quality at bats, some sacrifices. Fouled back to the screen, 1 and 2.
Contributions.
Here's the big thing. The Chargers in the last couple games have been striking out a lot.
Yeah. 3
strikeouts today for the Chargers.
Beautiful. And would not have expected that.
No. He's going to ground one to the third base side. Scooped up, Thrown across Quinn. He's safe. Another run in. It's an RBI single, infield single for Quinn Santelli. Drives in a 7th run for the Chargers.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're Phil McCarron, Sam Zyro, Jamie Usual, this coaching staff. You're not satisfied with 4. Keep going. Everybody's still using their plate approaches. Nice job there by Quinn putting bat on ball. Diving job by the third baseman to even have a shot at that, and Quinn beats it out down the line.
7-0 Chargers here, and the Chargers still going. They throw down to first base. They throw it away. Quinn will get the second. Here comes Say in the score, and it's 8-0 Chargers. On the errant throw by White, trying to get the throw behind a runner, Quinn Santelli.
Pour it on, purple and gold. They've been waiting a long time for a game like this against this team.
That's another error on the Rebels. 8-0 Chargers. There's one inside. That one way inside. Hanson. I have 2-0. I'm not sure if I missed the first pitch or not. It's 3-0, actually. Ball 4. Hanson trots down to first base. Runners at first and second now for the Chargers. Owen Minzer will step into the batter's box. We're going to get a runner for
Quinn.
Oh, okay. I was going to look him down. Hanson down at first base. He's still standing there. I couldn't see. Quinn Santelli will come out as was that?
Protect the guy that's going to start tomorrow.
Colby Lane will go in and run for Quinn. First and second for the Chargers. Minzer takes strike 1. There's one. To the third baseman. Weber, he steps on the bag. That'll end the inning.
How about doubling it up, Al?
Yep. It went from 4-0 to 8-0 Chargers. As we go to the bottom of the 7th here in Brookline. Chargers 8, Rebels nothing.
Hey, Jamie, how many pitches you got banned?
Nine batters that inning.
Fantastic job by the Chargers. I just love the aggressiveness, and the plate approaches stayed the same as if it was 2-1.
Right.
You know, I think those parts of high school baseball go underappreciated when you're talking about teenagers and they're thinking, oh, we got enough. I just want to get back out there and get these 3 outs and be done. But, you know, as we've talked about time and time again now with baseball, you can't knee it. You can't run out the clock, you know, and that's those 4 runs, you know, and you could already see the body language deteriorate on the other side.
Right.
The folks are wearing white today. So I tell you, I think that was much needed and well appreciated to see.
That was almost the knife in the back, those 4 runs there in the 7th inning. Yeah. Cable's on the – no, he's going to come out. They're going to bring in Sean Hudak to finish this one off for the Chargers. Cables will go to first base, I would imagine. Where's Zay going? He going to go to third? No, wait. Zay's a lefty.
Zay's going to right.
He's going to go to right field. Okay. Quinn's going to go probably to left.
Yep.
I bet you Owen comes in. So new pitcher for the Chargers, Sean Hudak. He came in a great game, his last relief outing. And I see if he does the same thing today, Matt. The last game, he got the ball. He didn't waste any time. He just kind of towed it, pitched it, got the ball back, towed it, pitched it. There was no walking around the mound, no nothing.
Yep.
So Van will go back over to first base. Zay goes out into right. I'm looking at the get my printout here on Game Changer. It'll be the top of the lineup for the Rebels. As I say, the Chargers in the 7th inning bat around. 1 through 9 all got an at bat. Yeah, Santelli's over and left. The odd man out here is Owen Minzer. Wait, swing and a miss, strike one. From Sean Hudak. That one just a bit low. Here he goes. He's doing it again, Matt. No messing around. He's got the ball. He's ready to go. Here he comes.
No nonsense.
Yep. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Sean had a rough first or second game. I can't remember what it was. He gave up a bunch of runs. He was basically out to the sacrificial line. Strike three. One away. Swing and a miss. And his ERA went through the roof. But since it's come way down. One away. It's Gio Linero. Strike one called. And Sean not fooling around. He's bringing it. He's saying, here it is. You hit it. That one misses just out. Just missed the zone. 1-1.
You know, it's going to be interesting to see, obviously, how tomorrow plays out. Will make things easier or very difficult for the pairing committee.
When is that? Is that
Thursday? Games needs to be done. So I would imagine Friday.
3-1 now on Linero.
Would be when the pairings come out?
I was thinking Friday or Saturday, yeah. Spins around. It's a walk for the Rebels.
So if Sarah at 14-2, Seton with a loss today will also be 14-2. OLSH will be 15-4.
Strike one called to Mike Todd.
I don't think it's crazy, Al, to say if OLSH wins tomorrow and sweeps the series against Seton.
There's a pop on the infield. Cable says, I got it. He does. 2 away.
OLSH should be the one. OLSH should get it over.
Because of beating Rebels?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 at the very least.
Twice, right. Absolutely. But if the Chargers were to fall tomorrow and
then
they
it messes
split
everything up.
Yeah, I don't know what you do.
It's like pick 'em.
Because
there goes the runner. Oh, why are you throwing?
Got him.
Saying he's safe.
Ball kicked away there.
It's like, who cares? But they want the shutout. I get it.
Yeah.
They need, I don't know what that call was.
Neither.
I think it was a ball. Here's the Hudak pitch with 2 outs here in the 7th. Pickoff play down at second base. It goes into short right field. The runner's going to go to third. And this is what I was fearing. They were worried about that runner at third out on the base pad.
Too much, yeah.
Yeah, he worked the batter.
Right.
Need 1 out here. Runner at third base. That one bounces up there.
But I'll also add in the way the run differential could be in this game versus, if you lose a close game tomorrow and you win this game, that matters.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That'll mean something.
They look at that, yeah. Upstairs, 3-0, I think. Might be 2-1.
I also think it's almost good that the Chargers lost to Mercyhurst in that first game because then they don't have a matchup against Sarah. That would have made it a lot easier.
Right. 3-1 now to Mark Weber. He walked, struck out, and grounded out. Down the third base side, foul. Strike 2, and the count goes full.
Boy, that rode the left side of the line there.
It did. Weber down to his Weber and the Rebels down to their last strike. 3-2 now. 2 outs, runner at third base. 8-0 Chargers. Hudak trying to lock this one down. Weber in the box. Sean ready to go. Here's the payoff. Ball 4. And the whole Charger bench jumped at once. And did you feel the ground move? Because they all jumped at once.
Okay, guys, let's get the batter now. Let's go.
Weber walks.
Come on, guys. Get the
Brings
batter.
Josh Burkholder to the plate. He singled, flied out, and grounded out. 1 for 3. Oh, this is not Weber or Burkholder. This is Dominic Brysinger. Strike 1. Strike 2.
Quick work there by Hudak.
He will.
Strike away.
There, he's ready to go. 1 strike away. Fouled it back to the screen. Just got a piece. No balls, 2 strikes.
Hair of the bat.
Upstairs. 1-2. Good pitch. Tried to get the chase. Brysinger didn't go. That one gets away. There goes the runner down to second base. No throw. Wild pitch. And it's 2-2. Oh! Wow. 3-2. Wow, that was right at the letters. There's a base hit into left field. That's going to bring 1 run in. They're going to hold the runner at third. It's 8-1. RBI single for Brysinger. Runners on the corners. He went to shutout, but...
Oh, they're bringing another run in.
Why?
I don't know.
Wait, what was that call?
I don't know.
The play was over.
They just let that runner run home. They called obstruction on Gino Williams.
Oh, okay. There's a ball.
Now you got to lock in here, 8-2. Get this out and get out of here.
Yep. There's a strike. To the batter, Carter, Braden Carter. He's 0 for 3. Strike 2 called. They throw it down. Just beating it back was Brysinger. He's the lone runner on bases right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Once again, they are 1 pitch away from ending this one. Strike 3! That's the game. Rebels lose their first game in section to the Chargers, 8-2. So this one's final. And the Chargers win this one 8-2, Matt.
Yeah, well done by the Chargers. They've been waiting to see them play a game like this against this team. Certainly knew they were capable of it, but really nice to see everything come together. Pitching, hitting, great defense, getting hits with runners in scoring position, all the things that make up good baseball. Chargers executed today, and that's the reason why they get out of here with a win. And certainly going to make, no matter what happens tomorrow, going to make things very difficult for the pairings committee. Just on how the season goes out, obviously, you'd love to have that Southside loss back.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you'd be basically guaranteed share of it anyway if that would have been the case. But, well done by the Chargers. Hat goes off to them.
So they need to win tomorrow to win the section. Basically, whoever wins tomorrow wins the section is what it boils down to now. And Seton LaSalle, and you called it, Matt. Seton LaSalle hadn't been in a game like this for quite a while against Knock, but that's a big school. So, but the Chargers gave them all they wanted and more today. I don't think Seton LaSalle was anticipating this kind of game out of the Chargers because they've pretty much played the Chargers have played into the Seton LaSalle hands the last couple of games they've played them, and boy, this was the Revlon game. Yeah,
there's no question that I think this is one of those games where mentally it plays a part, and the Chargers have not had the Rebels number for some time, so I think that's got to be a good feeling, especially when you're turning around and going right back at it tomorrow. That. I love the way that the series are set up for that reason. You got another great pitcher on the mound tomorrow, and very excited to see what the Chargers have in store back at Youthtown, the friendly confines tomorrow.
Well, there you see the line score. Chargers with 8 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Seton LaSalle, 2 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors, 8-2 to Chargers. Isaiah Schultz with a great start and a great win for the Chargers. The loss is going to go to Gio Lanero of Seton LaSalle. So, Matt, I'm not sure if you're going to be at the game tomorrow.
I don't think so, but unfortunately.
It'll be Grant and myself bringing you the game. We'll have video of that one because we got good Wi-Fi up there. And, I think I saw you talking to Mr. Hansen to do PA for the game.
Yeah, I think Austin's gonna pitch hit up in the booth, and happy to have it done. I don't know that anybody's done PA for some time up there, so no, it'll be good to have an alma mater alumni on the mic.
He did a great job in football, so
and did some basketball too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So all right, on behalf of everybody here, I want to thank everybody for watching, for bearing with us with the technical difficulties we've had. It's not a good place to broadcast on here. There's no power, and there's obviously no Wi-Fi, unless at least the school Wi-Fi didn't work.
Right.
So we will talk to you tomorrow night, the back half of this home and home. Chargers win today, 8-2 over the Seton LaSalle Rebels. We'll be back at you tomorrow night. Good night, everybody.